Formaji YouTube video k lia oper jo tum ny story lik kdhs k oper tai men strong hook lik k do. Hook jandar. Suspenseful our curiosity si barpor hona chaye k mary vauer engage ho jn our video ko ntk deken the rain that forgot to stop. The rain began before dawn. Soft at first. Polite. By noon, the sky still poured. Not harder. Just endlessly. Water slid down the windows like slow fingers. The air smelled of wet concrete and metal. I stood in the doorway. Shoes soaked. Socks clinging to my skin. The street no longer had edges. Road and sidewalk had merged into one dark surface. Rain hit my face. Cold. Relentless. Each drop felt deliberate. As if it chose where to land. The sound never changed. No rise. No fall. Just the same heavy rhythm. My ears rang from it. Silence felt impossible now. I stepped outside. Water swallowed my ankles immediately. The ground felt wrong. Too soft. As if it breathed back. A car alarm echoed far away. Then stopped suddenly. Rain filled the gap it left behind. I tasted rust in the air. Rainwater ran into my mouth. Bitter. The sky stayed the same color. No movement. No promise. My fingers went numb. Not from cold. From staying still too long. Something brushed my leg under the water. Light. Curious. I froze. Rain drummed harder on my head. The streetlight flickered. Its reflection trembled on the flooded road. In that reflection, the rain fell upward for a moment. I blinked. My heart pushed against my ribs. The water around my knees began to ripple. Not from drops. From below. The rain kept falling. Uninterested. Unending. I tried to step back. My foot did not lift. The water tightened. Warm now. The smell changed. Fresh. Too fresh. The rain pressed down harder. As if forcing everything else to rise. Beneath the surface, something shifted again. Closer this time. And the rain showed no sign of stopping. The rain kept falling. The same weight. The same patience. My legs stayed trapped. Water pressed against my calf like a living hand. I tried to breathe slowly. The air felt thick, heavy with moisture and iron. Every breath tasted old, as if the rain had washed something ancient into the open. The surface of the street shivered again. Small circles spread outward, not matching the rhythm of the drops. I looked down. The water was no longer clear. A faint cloud moved beneath my skin tone. Darker than shadow, slower than current. The rain masked every other sound. No engines. No voices. The world had narrowed to falling water and my pulse. My trapped foot tingled. Pins of heat replaced numbness. The waterline crept higher. Knees disappeared. Thighs followed. Fabric pulled tight against my legs. Heavy. Dragging. I reached for the door behind me. My fingers brushed empty air. The doorway felt farther away than before. As if the street had stretched. Rain slid down my face. Into my eyes. Stinging. I wiped them clear. The buildings across the road looked distorted. Bent inward. Windows reflected movement that did not belong to me. A low vibration traveled through the water. Not sound. Pressure. My stomach tightened. Instinct screamed without words. The water around my waist grew warm. Uncomfortably warm. The rain above stayed cold. The difference felt wrong. I shifted my weight again. The street resisted. Something tightened around my ankle. Not solid. Not liquid. Responsive. My breath broke. Heart racing. The rain hit harder for a moment. Louder. Closer. I looked up. The clouds sat unmoving. No wind pushed them. No thunder followed. The rain existed alone. A shape passed beneath the surface. Wide. Slow. The water bulged outward. Then settled. My skin crawled. Goosebumps rose despite the heat. I tried to pull my leg free again. The grip loosened slightly. Hope surged too fast. Then the pressure returned. Higher this time. My knee bent against resistance. The water climbed to my stomach. Each breath required effort now. Rain ran down my neck. Collected along my collarbone. The smell changed again. Clean. Sharp. Like rain after fire. The streetlight reflection shattered. Ripples formed without cause. Something brushed my other leg. Intentional. My chest tightened. I swallowed rain. The water tasted different here. Thick. I felt movement behind me. Not sound. Awareness. The rain wrapped the moment in noise. Nothing else could break through. A pressure pressed against my back. Gentle. Testing. My shoulders tensed. Muscles screamed to move. I turned slightly. The water resisted the motion. Below the surface, shadows overlapped. More than one. The rain began to fall heavier. Drops struck my head with force. Each impact felt like a signal. The water level rose faster now. My ribs submerged. Breathing became shallow. Urgent. The grip around my ankle slid upward. Calf. Knee. The warmth followed. My thoughts scattered. Focused only on sensation. Pressure. Heat. Endless falling sound. I reached downward with shaking hands. My fingers met resistance. Not flesh. Not fabric. It yielded. Then tightened. The rain drowned my gasp. The water around my chest